Oh, we thank you for your patience. And we are set to begin finally with the smoke from that wonderful pregame ceremony, including the stirring rendition of the national anthem by one Teddy Pendergrass.
I thought that was just outstanding. I haven't seen Teddy sing in a long time. My heart started going. I saw him coming out to do that.
And the revolution is underway, and for the first time this season, we're running. And so is Iverson, finding Weatherspoon. Hit the front of the rim with the dunk attempt, and it's Baker on the run for the Bucks.
Take a look at Vin Baker, Mark. Looks like he's lost a little weight from last year. Remember last year he came in, he wanted to be a little bigger, a little heavier. Well, I think this year it looks like he lost about 15 pounds or so as you take a look at Sherman Douglas getting into the paint on the 76ers.
That's vintage Sherman Douglas, now in his 8th year out of Syracuse. Speaking of Syracuse, Coleman for Iverson, has it blocked underneath. Iverson hits the going headlong to the hoop.
Take a look at Iverson going baseline. Good help to watch down there with Cage and Andrew Lang. Both players are just solid basketball players that know how to defend, position themselves properly. So when you get a chance, watch those. He's missed 21 games in the last 5 years. And I'll tell you what, last year he averaged almost 12 points per game, pulled down almost 7 rebounds. Here's a guy that has improved immensely since he was in a Sixers uniform.
8 to shoot for the Sixers. Coleman thinking 3 to the floor over Baker. Ending with Baker and Vin, who averaged 19 and 10 in his last 2 seasons, both all-star campaigns, as the crowd ooh and ahs as I.
It's an interesting, gentlemen. You know, when you have a chance to really.
Alley-oop off the inbounds. Robinson for Baker. Iverson in a hurry. Douglas backpedaling. Forget it.
Yeah, one-on-one. He's going to beat you. Allen
holds it down for the Sixers with 2 minutes to play. Iverson by Douglas. Yes, and we. Allen's mother, who wrote a letter to John Thompson asking him to please consider her son at Georgetown. He did.
Ellie Perry sliding in from that right side to cause the defense just to shuffle over enough to open up the middle.
Running Stackhouse around the Coleman screen. Jerry 4-7 in the game.
Stackhouse! Whoa! What a great. Let's get just a little bit.
Iverson, this is going to be something with Stackhouse. He's slammed for 2.
Oh my.
Just that quickly, the big dog barks. Milwaukee lead is 3 as Iverson eyes up Douglas. Six to shoot. Stackhouse doubled on the perimeter. Over Baker, yes!
And I know Johnny Davis will take care of that situation.
Sixers eager for the field goal out of the timeout, looking Coleman's way, but he's fronted by Baker, so Iverson instead strokes the tray, the first of his
found type of basket.
Baker with 19 to lead them all as Coleman bowls into him. Iverson on the follow.
That many offensive rebounds. Johnny Davis has to do something to get somebody in there, start blocking somebody off the boards.
Coleman now coming out onto the wing, putting it on the floor against Baker, looking down low for the cutting Iverson. So that time they brought Coleman off the blocks to let him play make for 1 out. 4 and change gone here in the 3rd. Running Stackhouse around the Williams screen. Jerry to the floor. Coleman rising above the pack. Iverson all the way. Yes!
Open court player, Allen Iverson. I don't see anybody around.
In at point, replacing Sherman Douglas. And it's now Perry against Iverson. Pick and roll for the Sixers. Iverson lost it on the floor. Gets it back. knee burns and all.
Wow.
Sixers with a fresh 24 out of it. Good look. Williams from Weatherspoon.
Off the good defense by the Sixers. Allen Iverson finishing it off with the layup. Lead now is 8. Remember a few minutes ago.
From the front line, and a big part of that front line, Vin Baker sitting out here late in the third as the Bucks take it away. Curry, alley-oop. Oh, and Allen almost hammered it home one-handed. McClain springs Iverson. Beautiful bounce pass to Coleman, who slams for 2. What a pass by Iverson.
Just missing the slam. Now watch this. Great bounce pass by Iverson right there. About a 25-foot bounce pass.
I told him he should stay at Georgetown for 10 years.
I don't think Jim Boeheim would have liked that.
I don't think he would have liked it, but I would have loved it.
Thanks a lot for joining us, and welcome to Philadelphia.
3 is coming back.
Now with Coleman coming back in and
Overton, who was the Sixers with bench problems all last year, as Stackhouse defends against Newman. Now it's Gilliam with a 5 personals against Weatherspoon. Davis coming in defensively. Iverson going to the floor. Perry has it into the lane. Gilliam, no. As the shot clock goes off, now this
fast break situation. Obviously, the NBA didn't listen to us at all last year.
For years now, we've been complaining about it. Johnny Davis has his starters back in. Less Michael Cage. Mark Davis is in for him. Pick and roll, Stackhouse, and Coleman goes awry. Iverson for 3, yes!
Well, you could see it as soon as it left his hand. Good rotation, good follow through. We had a good angle to watch it. Nothing but cotton. The Sixers to within 4.
Iverson with the only 2 Sixer threes on the night. Baker back in over Weatherspoon. Lang and Coleman go for it. DC comes up with it. Sixers down 4. Coleman, Davis, yes! Tonight, the first night of a revolution, as Allen's mother, as all of us here are enjoying his terrific NBA debut. Indeed, the revolution is underway. The Sixers down 2. Sherman Douglas back in to handle the ball for the Bucks. Up against Iverson, who's got him defensively with a forearm. Good defense by the Sixers here. Now Lang to work over Coleman. No! Weatherspoon the rebound. Sixers can tie with a 2, go ahead with a 3. And how about Iverson? With only 2 years of college ball, the sophomore at 21 coming in, taking charge here in the 4th quarter.
Starts on the defensive end. 76ers doing an excellent job this period on the Milwaukee Bucks.
3 to shoot. Coleman looking. Davis. Yes!
Wow, at the buzzer. Things are falling right. He pushed the defensive player into the screen. Official was right on top of that, getting the foul on Glenn.
Sixers down 3. Pass for Coleman intercepted. What a play by Iverson, burning himself on the floor to come up with that loose ball. 6 seconds to shoot. Iverson blocked and goaltending on Lang. Score 2 for Allen Iverson, who leads everybody in scoring tonight with 28 points.
Take a look at the block. Definitely on. It's down. Tapping that thing away.
Sixers in search of a lead. Coleman by Baker. Yes, and a foul! Derek Coleman. Sixers with their first lead since they held a 12-10 advantage way back in the first. Iverson is going to be called for the personal foul. And for Allen Iverson, who's had a wonderful night, that's personal number 5.
Now, do you get him out for a minute and a half or so? We'll see what Johnny Davis wants to do.
Davis with 5. Iverson with 5. Baker with 5. Gilliam with 5 for Milwaukee as Douglas goes to the line. And Davis the rebound.
That was that isolation I was talking about on the left side.
Iverson missing the 3 on the floor. It goes. Here's the battle, and Iverson wins it. Here comes Iverson. The floor opening up. Pass from Davis. Blocked by Glenn Robinson. To the floor it goes. Here's Allen. He's got company. Davis trying to sneak up the block and foul by Coleman.
Allen Iverson, after hustling down on the other end to pick up the loose ball, takes it to the hoop. It's a mad scramble for the basketball. Ray Allen taking it to...
Sixers need a field goal, then they'll be forced to foul. Iverson probing against Douglas. He's got 2 more. 30 points for Allen Iverson tonight. Now some discussion as to where exactly Coleman will inbound the ball. That's settled. We'll go back to work. Iverson looking Overton's way, in for his shooting prowess. Misses that time. Baker with a board, and the Bucks will just look to wind it down and win here tonight. Allen missing the 3. And the other Allen, Iverson. Stackhouse, the final shot of the game, and that'll do it. So the Sixers, in a very, very exciting beginning to this revolution, come back after being down by as many as 14. They took the 98-96 lead. Allen Iverson, a stunning NBA debut with 30 points.